Welcome back to the channel. I'm headed south to visit with my friend Nick Lepaine. I'm going to go on a little adventure hike with him, but I'm here at the post office dropping off orders. We're going to head out from here, Mount Vernon, and we should be in Monroe this afternoon for a great little hike, so stay tuned. So I made it to Nick's place. I'm here now, walking up. I can hear some music. Here he is, greeting me at the door. Say hi to the people, Lucky.
Say hi.
You need some new fans?
That was her yawn. That's her yawn.
That's
her yawn squeak. She was just taking her nap.
She's up from the nap, huh?
She's ready for adventure.
Ready for some action, all right.
Like that.
Sounds good, sounds good, I like that.
Yeah, it's funny. Last night I picked up the guitar and like literally like my fingers were on this chord, right?
Yeah.
And I guess my previous self would have said, I have no idea what that is, right? But now I'm like, oh, that's, take an A chord, do this to it, add an F sharp note. So then in my mind I'm like, oh, then E will go with it, and then it's just like you loop those. And
So all the playing is having benefits in terms of your skill, recognizing patterns and all that stuff?
yeah, and studying like, Oh, nice.
You recognize that?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's my solo from the other night.
Yeah, that's your solo at Mopar at
Awesome.
Nectar Lounge.
I'm seeing if I can hear my nervousness in it, because I remember. Yeah, I hear a little bit of the choppy nervousness, but yeah, that's cool. So wait,
What do you think of the musicians out there?
they were good. It was really fun, especially like I haven't had experience playing with horn players,
Yeah.
and to have the melody from them in there too was really cool.
Yeah. And the one set had three violinists in it, remember?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Oh, there's the horns.
Yeah, but just having that layer of, and then for me, like,
There's
There it
Tori.
is.
He's getting going.
yeah,
The music kind of drops and he kicks in. It's like perfect. In a second here. That guy's hyped.
I think that was the guy that was right in front of me, right?
Yeah.
He was really nice too.
Was he?
Yeah.
Here's Tori. No, not yet. He's coming. Tori had to find his spot, huh?
Yeah.
Here he is.
Getting warmed up. Yeah, it really fits. I mean, having the background music just fits it perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah, he stayed on that beat.
Yeah.
It's a lot of words packed in there.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I remember at the second venue, there was a stretch where he got going and people were just kind of like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like
I haven't listened to all those yet, but
yeah.
it's in the video.
But yeah, no, that's good stuff. Yeah, if you say, oh, lucky. Yeah, so on YouTube, it seems to be kind of across like a lot of age groups that people are clicking on things. Maybe just because YouTube's like a larger set of people, but on Facebook it seems to be kind of older folks that are clicking on my stuff. So
And
so
you started your YouTube about the same time I did, I think.
let's see, I
A few
think
months.
February.
February. See, I started
Yeah.
in January.
Okay.
Then my dad passed, so I took a year off, or not a year, a month off, kind of, and then
Okay.
I got back into it.
Yeah, I kind of
And
did the same thing. I started it up and I was like kind of gung ho about it, and then I don't know. I just kind of, I guess, got shy or something, and then
yeah,
kind of just didn't post as much. But then I
now you,
returned to it, and I was like, all right, just post a bunch of stuff. And when I did that, it was like, yeah, the subscribers started to go up and all that. So I was like, oh, well, this is if I keep doing it, then
now you're focusing on shorts. It sounds like you're putting a lot of shorts out there.
yeah. At this point, I'm mainly doing shorts just because I'm kind of going for simplicity. Like at some point, I guess I need to cross over to like grabbing my actual like nice camera and doing higher quality video. But at this point, I'm just trying to get a feel for yeah, like all this music that I've had, kind of written down or stored up in myself, and just start to finally like get it out there and just see what people think of it, or where it naturally goes. Like we've talked about the idea of maybe it being like a guitar lesson thing, if people want to figure out how to play the chords that I'm playing or whatever, or if I just start to get more confident in my own songwriting and start to put out like, okay, here's a verse and a chorus, and just put all this content out and just see which way it goes or whatever. And
So right now, how many clips are you putting out per week? Do you have a certain strategy to post?
like YouTube shows you when like the viewers are on, and so I'm trying to at least, if I have a day where I'm not feeling motivated or there's a bunch of stuff going on, I'm at least trying to do one short a day at the minimum. If I have a lot of free time, I'd like to do like maybe 6 or 7, and just kind of stagger them across the time period where supposedly people would be viewing them and clicking on them, So, but over on Facebook, it's totally different because you post a reel or whatever, and it can sit there for a week, and like 3-4 days later, all of a sudden more people start clicking on it. But on YouTube, it seems to kind of go, I don't really fully understand the algorithm, but I feel like the short goes into YouTube and then it's like sitting somewhere at the top of some heap where a lot of eyeballs see it at the
Yeah.
beginning, and then
Yeah.
after that it gets old and no one clicks on it. Like it's just like this quick thing. But I'm noticing over on Facebook, like some things I'll post, and like a week later, the number will kind of go up on some of them. So
Do you
yeah,
get,
just
do you get excited about the numbers, like the subscriber count and all that?
yeah. I mean, because it's like
Because I notice yours is up. Mine is slowly declining. I'm just over 100. I'm 115 now, and you're up to like 300 and something. And we started
yeah,
about the same time, so I think your shorts are differently paying in the subscriber count.
yeah. There was, like I said, when I kind of returned to it the second time with a little more motivation, I saw like the return in terms of people clicking on it and subscribing. So I'm like, okay, And I'm also kind of noticing too that, I've got these 2 books full of all these sets of chords and song ideas, and it's just interesting to bounce all these riffs and chord progressions off of other people's ears and see what people click on more or whatever. And then that kind of makes me go, well, if I have like literally hundreds of these ideas, but 10 of them seem to resonate with people, then that could help guide me to go, okay, focus on those 10
Right.
to develop them into a song or something.
Give the audience what they want, basically.
Yeah, but for me, it's not only that, but just like I have so much content written down that it's overwhelming for me to go, okay, well, out of all of this, what do I focus on to develop? Because I personally like all of the chords that I've written down, because that's why I wrote them down. I was the goal was, all of these years of improvising, and then you just don't write anything down, so you never actually are returning to.
So the sticking point is what to put out. What do the people want to hear, right?
Yeah.
So
for
some
me,
feedback from those followers would be nice, probably. Huh?
Yeah, the feedback's nice, and I think it's also just kind of for me, yeah, like a confidence building thing where I've kept all this music kind of close to me, you know.
Yeah.
And so I guess part of my personal journey and whatnot is to, kind of grow as a person and
Let the secret out, huh?
yeah, and just yeah, just kind of be a little more confident about what I'm doing and yeah, and so it has helped because yeah, like some of the things I'll feel a lot of emotion when I'm playing something, and I do feel like those clips that I put out, like it does resonate with other people. So it's like if I'm feeling highly emotional or feeling whatever, just feeling a lot of something as I'm like composing, creating something, that yeah, those ones I think also resonate with other people. So I think it's just kind of figuring out that process of when I'm in this creative mode and
Yeah.
knowing when this feels like I'm going to create something good right now.
People recognize that emotion, I think, in all
think so,
in all
yeah.
art, not
Yeah,
only
yeah.
photography as well,
Yeah, totally.
So
Yeah,
should we get ready for this hike? What are you thinking?
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
do it.
So when did you put this one up?
This one was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, and then you brought out the chart and you
Yeah.
explained to them the process and how you.
Yeah, just the idea of when you're
What's this one titled?
sharing guitar progression, creation, and songwriting process.
Ooh, it's a long title.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, but a lot of searchable keywords. I don't know.
And this is more long form content, not a short, right?
Right. This is not a short. This is basically showing.
Kind of like a tutorial on how you do things. And
Yeah, it's like what goes into creating these little shorts. Like a 30-second thing might take me 15 minutes of playing chords over and over. And
oh, so when they see that short, this is kind of an explanation of how it got to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it touches
cool.
on music theory and just, like my thinking where I'm like, okay, if I'm in.
Oh, that's interesting. I haven't watched that one. I'll have to check it
Yeah.
out.
Just being like, okay, I'm going to start with the D chord. I don't know if I want it to be minor or major. And
Your YouTube is all Lepaine music, right? That's
Yeah, yep.
And Instagram, Lepaine music, and Facebook too.
Yeah, yep.
That makes it easy. So how long is this video?
This was 15 minutes or 14 and a half minutes.
Oh, so you put some good time into explaining it all, huh?
Yeah, and I hit record and it was like, it felt like it was 2 minutes, but when I was done it was 14 minutes. But I just basically was verbalizing all my thinking and stuff that went into creating this little chord progression.
That type of video would be good for beginners and novice players and expert players, or
yeah, because there's a lot of expert type players that don't have any music theory background that could probably get something out of it. But yeah, a beginner could definitely get something out of it. Intermediate. But yeah, I think the theory and stuff behind it.
But that one didn't get a lot of action in terms of views yet because
Not
of
yet.
long form.
Yeah, because it's long form. I don't really know how to get those ones viewed as much or whatever.
It'll come. It'll come. Yeah, just take some time.
We are going to Lord Hill Regional Park in Snohomish.
Lord Hill Regional Park in Snohomish. Okay.
Snohomish. It's a really big park.
And Lucky's here to navigate. He's going to make sure, or is it she, right? She's going to make sure you find your way.
Yes, she is.
She's been there before?
She has been. Yeah, she's been there. She was there when she was a puppy, so this will be the first time now that she's a little bit bigger.
You ready to go back to Lord Hill, Lucky? You ready? Let's do it.
So yeah, we're on like kind of the south end of the hill, and the river kind of goes right up against it. So
there it is, the first look at Lord Hill.
Yeah.
We got to find our way up to that top of that hill. Let's go. So we made it to Lord Hill. We're parking, get ready to venture on this little hike. Nick's also a photographer. He's got his own page, Nick Lepaine. So you might want to follow him. So we're gonna both have our cameras and get some images here. See what we can get.
We're on 522, right? We could see up, and then we drove all the way around it.
Yeah.
So here So yeah, we'll wander downhill.
Ishton, come on, I need to show you a big hammock.
Let's see.
What, big
I
hammock?
think this is where we kind of get into the woods right away. But even just walking like into here and back
Yeah.
could probably take over an hour or so. So it gives you a sense of like it's huge. Like you could walk around this thing all day.
Gigantic, huh?
Yeah, and there's like maybe we go check this out. I haven't had much luck.
The lake, Beaver Marsh Lake.
Yeah,
Okay.
Beaver Marsh Lake.
All right, let's get on the trail and find some adventure. Let's do it.
There's not much left of it. Oh, well, I guess there's still.
So Nick likes this tree. Do you have a name for it?
I don't, but it used to be a lot less broken.
So it's starting to deteriorate a little bit, but what do you like about it?
Well, it was just interesting because there's like a hollow part in the middle.
Yeah. It
And,
is cool.
I guess when there was more of it, it just looked interesting. I don't really remember.
I've got a tree on one of the hikes I do that I call the Medusa tree because it has all these little, looks like little snake arms.
Yeah.
Look at this, we got a tree that went down, the root system. Looks like they cleaned it up off of the trail, but this one definitely is fresh down. Got a little water going there. Lucky's eyeballing it. Lucky's like, that looks like a good drink there, Dad.
Yeah. There's probably critters that have been in there.
Yeah, you don't want to drink that, Lucky. So we just stepped off the main trail. We're hitting this little side trail. This is where Nick kind of says he likes to feel his zen. The zen is kicking in. So he's going to lead me on this little adventure through this smaller trail to see where it goes. Fungus is in full effect out here. Look at this. This tree is growing all kinds of fungus all the way down. Look at that. We got my navigator here checking the map to make sure we're on course. Looking good?
Looking good.
All right. We're going the right way. We don't trust Lucky. Lucky seems to know where he's going, but where she's going rather. But her nose could fail us. We don't know. We like to go with the map. So Nick says there's a little pond out here. We're going to go through this little trail here, see what's on the other side. We see some other hikers here, so there should be something on the other side.
Keep an eye out for nettles.
It's a little skunky through here. They got the skunk cabbage. Look at that. A whole bunch of it through here.
Not much of a pond. It just looks like a bunch of green around.
This is the middle of the pond. Skunk cabbage. Swamp. We're venturing through the swamp. Look at this log. Is this a log we're walking on?
Yep.
Or is this a trail? An old log.
It's a log.
Old log.
Oh,
Almost
careful.
fell off. Oh, jeez. That would have been bad.
Salmon berries. I think those are edible.
Oh, yeah, you can eat those.
Yeah, they're not ripe.
I almost took a dip into this drink there for a second.
This part's cool, nice.
We found a discovery out here. Some sort of ritual of flowers and whatnot. I don't know. Is this a homeless person's art? What do you think?
There's a little bird cage up there, too.
Oh, look at that. Someone set up a little art out here.
Maybe it's a memorial to somebody?
Yeah, it could be. Looks pretty elaborate, whatever. What's your theory?
I have no idea, yeah.
Sacrifice?
Nah.
Just art.
Art?
A memorial for
Maybe
somebody
a
that
memorial
passed out
for
here?
somebody who loved this place or something.
Yeah. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Are those real flowers? Looks like it, right?
I'm not sure.
Paper.
Might be fake.
Yeah, fake.
What's in the bird cage? Anything?
I don't know. Chicken bones?
Moss?
Look at that. Art in the middle of the wilderness. Who would have guessed it?
Interesting.
What do you think, Lucky? What do you think it is?
I think I smell an animal. Snake, right? Or
So
whatever
we just
call it.
walked on a little snake down here. Look at that. Let's see if we can zoom in and get a good look at that snake. Nick just about jumped out of his shoes. He was a little scared of that little snake. Look at it.
I'm not gonna deny that. I'm
He said
cautious of snakes.
He said, whoa. He said, whoa, look at it go. Look at it go. Lucky ran the other way. Lucky, you're supposed to protect us from the snake. What's up, buddy?
You almost stepped on it.
Jeez, you're not doing your job. So Nick says this is Freya's little playhouse over there. That there used to be a teeter-totter and all kinds of stuff. But it's changes every time he visits, so it looks a little different today than last time. But Freya likes that spot. Oh yeah, what is that? What are you smelling? What are you smelling there, Lucky? You got your nose on the trail or something? Look at this. What is this? It's a little art.
Maybe it goes with that mannequin thing.
Yeah, a little frame and trees. Is there a message someone's trying to send us out here?
Maybe.
It says commune with nature. All right.
Yeah.
Obi and Mojo, my magic dogs.
Oh, here we are with Obi and Mojo. They're meeting
Lucky.
Lucky for the first time.
Well, that's 3 names, isn't
Obi,
it?
Mojo, and Lucky.
Yeah,
Look at
Mojo.
that.
Mojo and Lucky.
Mojo, Obi, and Lucky.
Look at this. The meeting of the minds. That's good content. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Enjoy
sweetheart.
your walk.
Have a good one.
You too. So we're looking at the map now. We're about midway on this map. We've made some progress. We're working our way towards that lake. We're not sure if we're going to make it there though.
I guess we could. I think we just have to go on one of these.
We got to find the right trail.
I think the one you just actually named is the one.
I think this one that
Pipeline
says
cutoff.
I think this one that says one way do not enter is not the one to take. What do you think?
No, that
Yeah.
would be the exit of a bike trail.
Yeah, let's not take that one. So cutoff pipeline is the one we're going to go up. We just missed a couple bikers that came down that other one that said do not enter. So we made the wise choice or we would have got clobbered. So we're still on this trail in search of this beaver pond. Lucky's leading the way. Nick's in the middle and I'm trailing. We got on the downhill. He says there's some uphill to worry about, but we'll worry about that when we get there.
Not though.
Is this it, Nick? Is this it? Is this the pond?
I don't think so.
Beaver pond right here?
This leads to it. I think.
This leads to it.
This looks like it connects Hidden Pond and Beaver.
No
Beaver
beavers.
Lake.
No beavers here. Lucky,
Lucky.
you sniffing away?
Yeah, she's
You on the trail?
always busy.
Looking for that beaver? Nick sees it on the map. He says
like-
it's through here.
But then it's like, is this it? Or is it over here?
Is this the lake over here?
I mean, it's got to be that way, right?
Hey, you're the one with the map. Navigator Nick, that's what they call you, right?
Yeah, but it's like...
So apparently we're standing in the lake right now, according to the map. What do you guys think?
Let's
Are you
double-check.
sure it's not right through that little spot? There's a little paradise.
I mean,
Yeah, we're in the lake right now.
yeah, it just must be dried up.
Yeah, dried up lake. Not much water here. So what are we doing? We're gonna abandon our search for the lake.
I guess.
And we're gonna check out that lookout point.
Yeah.
All right. The lake's dried up. We saw it. It was nice.
There were other trails, that are makeshift looking ones that we avoided this way, but...
So now we're back on the main trail, heading to the lookout point. Look at that. Horse patties as big as Lucky.
Let's see, is this...
Trail. Nick says this is the trail. This is the one we need to take. It's gonna get us to the promised land. Now what's the other end of this trail? This is the lookout trail?
Yeah, it goes, and then it gets really steep for just a short bit, and then you're up on this lookout.
Okay, we're gonna go for a bit, then it's gonna get real steep, and then we're gonna hit the lookout. It's gonna be glorious. Just wait, just wait. It's coming any moment. This is the incline. This is the incline. Feel those burn in those calves. Look at those calves, big Nick calves.
Yeah.
He's dominating this trail. So we're coming to the top of the hill here. Some nice little flowers here. And this is the lookout. Let's see if it was a good payoff. Look at this. Ooh, wow. Wow. Look at this, people. What do they call this spot again? Lord's?
Lord Hill?
Lord Hill. You feeling religious up here?
Actually, I think it's a last name.
Oh. You feeling
maybe, yeah.
thankful for Mr. Lord?
Feeling some zen and such.
Zen, this is your spot, huh? Look at that, the whole valley. We finally made it, top of the mountaintop.
Hey, Lucky, come here.
What do you think, Lucky?
I bet she's thirsty.
What do you think, Luck? You thirsty, buddy?
I'm gonna do my improvised drinking thing.
All right, Lucky's gonna get a little drink.
Luckily, I think most of it's going to be downhill and pretty shady.
So we're planning our descent now. We got a nice view up there on Lord Hill.
Seems like
Lucky's getting thirsty.
we should just go this way.
So Nick's saying this way, so we're gonna trust him. He's got the navigation. Navigation Nick, he's gonna lead us in the right direction. I believe in him. So we're walking down Rock Candy Bypass. Rock Candy Bypass. This is a bike trail. So we gotta keep our eyes peeled for cyclists that might come through here zipping on their mountain bikes. So far we haven't seen anybody on this trail, but we gotta be aware of that danger. We just discovered a bag of mystery hanging from this tree. What is it? It looks kind of mysterious. Would you open it? Would you let it be? What would you do? We're gonna walk on. Got a little photo of this little leopard tree. Looks like it's leopard print. Get that moss all the way up. I'll put the photos in here. Lucky's stopping for a little drink. Was it good, Lucky? Is that tasty? Was that refreshing?
She's like, I prefer filtered water.
I'm waiting for the bottled stuff,
Yeah.
Dad. Do you guys mind if I get a shot of your horses for my vlog? Is that all right? I figured I should ask before I just shoot, but beautiful. How was the ride?
Wonderful.
Good day for it, right?
Yes. Perfect.
What are their names?
This is Ginger
Ginger,
and Goody.
Ginger and Goody.
They're
Well,
Tennessee Walkers.
Tennessee Walkers, that's the breed, huh?
Yes.
Well, thank you very much for letting me get a little video of you.
Sure.
Enjoy the rest of your ride.
Ah, we're back to the trailer.
Back to the trailer.
The trailer.
Be safe.
She's all excited. She was very excited. I was sitting there going, well, as far as we know, that's the first time she's seen a horse, because, we haven't taken to her farm or anything. And,
Yeah.
but yeah, she was just like barking and running around. And,
Lucky likes horses. Look at her go.
she's pulling.
Look at her go. She wants after those horses. Get them, Lucky. Get them. We're gonna give Goody a pet up on her neck. Oh, look at that.
That camera looks like food.
She want to take a bite of the camera? Good. Goody. Thank you. Oh, she's soft.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. So you got a funny horse story, eh?
Well, it's not really funny. It's why I may be a little gun shy around him. Because
Okay. You didn't want to pet the horse
I
because...
didn't pet the horse because when I was 6, we were at my family's ranch in Montana.
Yeah.
We being mom, dad, brother, sister, cousins, aunts, uncles, right? And a group of us were out like riding horses. I'm like the 6-year-old, maybe on a pony or something. My dad was holding the reins, and unbeknownst to me, like the rest of the horses were up and over a hill and out of sight. So the horse I was on was like, I'm gonna go catch up. So I took off in a gallop up and over this hill, and to my 6-year-old self, I was like, I literally turned around, I couldn't see my family behind me. I couldn't see the family in front of me. I thought this horse was just taking me out to wherever, right?
You thought it was taking you to no man's land, huh?
Yeah. So what did I do? I jumped off the horse.
Oh,
and
no.
rolled. I landed and rolled. I didn't get hurt or anything, but yeah, I still have this this horse thing where I'm like,
A little phobia, huh?
yeah, I'm like, they look great, but yeah.
So that's why you didn't pet the horse,
I guess
huh?
that's why I didn't pet the
why-
horse.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Well, I won't push it on you. Next time maybe we'll tackle your fears, huh?
I will pet a horse. I
You
don't have
will?
an issue with it, but it's not my gut instinct to go
It's
run
not
up
your
to him.
go-to. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the story with Nick. Why he
Story.
has a little phobia
Little
of
fear
horses.
of horses.
All right, makes sense. What you gotta say? So we're back here. We made it. Lucky led us back to the safe parking lot here. Nick's disposing of some stuff, and we're gonna head on the road. Lucky really liked those horses. He was sniffing them all. She was sniffing them all the way back. Got her nose full of little horse. Now I gotta find a free finger to press this button.
Dog people probably have this trick, but if you don't have any water thing
Yeah?
and she's thirsty, you just take an empty poo bag. Hang on.
Oh, there you go.
And you can kind of get it to act like a bowl.
There you go, a little Lucky bowl of water.
Yep. Little bowl on the go.
Is that good, Lucky? Is that
Better.
refreshing?
Better than the stream water, huh?
Yeah, Lucky likes that. Look at that. Num 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 num. That tasty, Lucky? Yeah, you like that. Good girl.
That it?
That's it?
Really?
That's all you need, Luck?
I bet she'll return to it in a sec. She's just like, what are you doing?
You're filming you drink water. People like this content.
She's like, are you gonna give me some food?
Yeah, you want that granola bar in my hand, don't you? So as you can see, Nick fueled me up with a granola bar. And we're gonna walk over here and get a couple of shots of these horses over here. Looks like Snowflake and Cinnamon. I'm giving them those names. I'm not sure if that's their names, but pretty horses. And little Lucky's happy to see them. There's little Snowflake. And little Cinnamon grazing with the birds. Hopefully I'm not chewing in your guys' ear. Which one is your favorite? Snowflake or Cinnamon?
I don't know.
Which one would you be more likely to pet if you didn't have a horse phobia?
I'd probably pet either of them.
Either?
They're nice looking horses.
You don't discriminate?
No.
Alright. So we made it back to the place, and Lucky doesn't want to get out of the car. She was busy napping in the sunshine back there. She's not ready to get back to reality.
This is the lazy hound in her because she's part beagle. Beagles are part hound, so.
Little Itchy there? You got a little Itchy? Little hound dog?
Oh, are you coming?
Alright, she's up.
All right, here we
She's
go.
ready to
You ready to go get some
get
sun
back
in the
into
lawn?
reality.
Here, let's see if she does her next thing. Freaking old masks. She loves chewing up.
Yeah?
Oh, the hostas. Yeah, those are cool.
Here's Nick's maple in his backyard. Growing up glorious, reaching toward the heavens. You got your stick there, Lucky? Got your stick?
It's a little big there, pup.
So I made it home all right. I want to thank Nick Lepaine for taking me on that hike today, going on a little adventure with me. If everybody could please take a second to go subscribe to Nick's channel, that would be great. He's Lepaine Music on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Give him a like, give him a comment. Listen to some of his music. Tell him Brian Kingsbury sent you. I'd really appreciate it. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.